Obviously, we had a tragic event, a major event take place in our city this afternoon. I will tell you everything I can about it at this time. The incident is still under investigation, but I'll share with you what I know and what I can tell you about it here at this point. Shortly before noon, 11:37 hours this morning to be exact, Santa Maria PD units responded to calls of shots fired here at the Casa Grande Mobile Estates. That's 519 West Taylor. And the initial officers were on scene within minutes, actually within 2 minutes. We had multiple officers on scene and continued to pour in resources. The initial information was that there was a shooting that took place, shots fired in the clubhouse area. When our officers responded to the clubhouse area, they located 2 victims, deceased adult male victims in the clubhouse area. Within moments of that discovery and starting to get some information from the witnesses, we had developed information pretty early that a potential suspect lived in the area and may have been headed towards unit number 407. Within moments, as we were starting to move in that direction, there were reports of an explosion and fire at 407. The fire engulfed the entire unit almost immediately, and it was very rapidly moving fire. And of course, at that point, we had multiple gunshot victims. We have that going on. Officers, one of their greatest priorities was safety of people in the entire area, concerned about perhaps an active shooter problem out here. And so they were locking down the area, trying to get containment on number 407, containment on the crime scene, gathering information on what was occurring in the area. And fire department units then started rolling in. Fire department held off initially until we had officers that could escort them safely into the fire area. Once again, we didn't know if we had somebody out there roaming in the neighborhood here. And I am told that 3 to 4 structures have been heavily damaged or lost in the ultimate fire. And initial reports are that we have 1 and perhaps 2 victims deceased inside unit 407. So a high likelihood that our suspect is among those that were in 407. I'm not prepared to give any names at this time. We are still in the process of gathering information on our victims, notifying next of kin, things of that issue. Obviously, it's been a rapidly developing event, and we've had a lot of concerns. We actually are just still clearing adjacent yards up and down the block to make sure that there is not an unaccounted for victim or something like that. So that's the reason why everything's remained locked down the way it has. And of course, we'll have extensive crime scenes to process over the next several hours, both here at the clubhouse and over by number 407. One thing I did not mention and should have is that all throughout the firefighting challenge, ammunition was cooking off inside 407 there. So that created a safety hazard for residents, for responding officers and firefighters and whatnot. You had rounds just cooking off on a pretty regular basis out of that location. And that is really all I have at this time.